Friends, welcome back in this series of lectures of organic chemistry, especially in this semester number 4. In earlier lecture we have seen the outline of the syllabus. In this lecture we are going to deal with the topic of amines and diazonium salts. Basically, whenever we learn any subject, we must have a question: what is the purpose of learning this topic? कुठलाही टॉपिक शिकत असताना हा टॉपिक आपण का शिकतो असा प्रश्न विचारून आपण त्याच्या अभ्यासाला सुरुवात केली तर आपल्या आकलनामध्ये भर पडणार आहे. सो द टायटल इज amines and diazonium salts. So we must begin with these fundamental questions, that is, what are amines and what are diazonium salts. So in process we are going to see these details. Let us see what is the scope of the syllabus. In this unit number 2 we are going to deal with amines and diazonium salts. For amines we are supposed to learn introductory part, classification, nomenclature, structure of amines, method of preparation, in particular preparation from alkyl halide by ammonolysis, by reduction of nitriles or cyanides, from unsubstituted amides, that is Hofmann degradation reaction, by Gabriel synthesis, that is from phthalimide. So these methods of preparation are included in the syllabus. Then in the part of chemical reactions we are going to learn carbyl amine reaction, then Schotten-Baumann reaction, electrophilic substitution reactions of aniline, in particular nitration, bromination, sulfonation, etc. So this defines the syllabus. Now the learning begins with the basic question: what are amines? So amines are one of the most important classes of organic compounds which are obtained by replacement of one or more hydrogen atoms of ammonia molecule with an alkyl group. In other words, amines are derivatives of ammonia. Okay. So ammonia has 3 hydrogens. When one of the hydrogens or all hydrogens or 2 hydrogens are replaced by some alkyl group, it becomes amine. So derivatives of ammonia are amines. In other words, amines are a group of organic compounds that are derived from ammonia. They are characterized by a distinctive unpleasant odor. In organic spotting we write fishy odor, fish-like odor, fishy unpleasant odor. It is the characteristic feature of amino compounds. So this explains the concept of amines. Now what is the purpose behind learning this topic? So amines are having very vital importance. Role of amine in life's survival we are going to see. Amines play an important role in the survival of life. They are involved in the creation of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins in living beings. Many vitamins are also built from amino acids. So these are the several biomolecules which are derived from amines. So amines are the building blocks for proteins, and they play a vital role in the biological processes. We are going to see some examples. Here is one example called as serotonin. So serotonin is an important amine that functions as one of the primary neurotransmitters for the brain. This is the structure. मेंदूच्या कार्यप्रणालीमध्ये ज्या केमिकलचा महत्त्वाचा रोल आहे त्यामध्ये सेरोटोनिन हे महत्त्वाचं रसायन आहे इट इज रिलेटेड टू इमोशनल एक्सप्रेशन. म्हणजे आनंद वृद्धिंगत करणारे जे घटक आहेत, रिफ्लेक्ट करणारे जे घटक आहेत, त्याच्यामध्ये सेरोटोनिन नावाचा हा घटक आहे. हे सेरोटोनिनचं स्ट्रक्चर आहे आणि या सगळ्या स्ट्रक्चर्समध्ये जिथं जिथं तुम्हाला नायट्रोजन असलेला फंक्शनल फॉर्म दिसेल, तो NH2 असेल, NH असेल किंवा N असेल, हे सगळे डेरिव्हेटिव्ज अमाइनचे आहेत. ओके, दीज आर व्हेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ अमाइन्स. इट कंट्रोल्स द फिलिंग्स ऑफ हंगर अँड इज क्रिटिकल फॉर द स्पीड विथ विच द ब्रेन ऑपरेट्स इन जनरल. मेंदूची कार्यप्रणाली, मेंदूच्या कार्यप्रणालीचा वेग म्हणजेच निर्णय क्षमतेचा वेग, भावनांच्या एक्सप्रेशनचा वेग, या प्रक्रियेमध्ये सेरोटोनिन महत्त्वाचा आहे. सेरोटोनिन इज एन अमिनो कंपाऊंड. इट ऑल्सो अफेक्ट्स द स्टेट ऑफ हॅपीनेस. आता मी सांगितलं ना की इट इज मोलिक्युल ऑफ हॅपीनेस, म्हणजे आनंदाचं रसायन आहे ते, आणि आनंदाचं रसायनशास्त्र याच्या पद्धतीनं आपण एक्सप्लेन पण करू शकतो. अँड हेल्प्स इन रेग्युलेटिंग द स्लीपिंग अँड वेकिंग अप सायकल ऑफ द ब्रेन. म्हणजे जागे राहण्याचा आणि झोपण्याची जी सायकल आहे, जागे होण्याची सायकल आहे, त्याच्यावर सुद्धा सेरोटोनिनचा प्रभाव आहे. तो सेरोटोनिन हे दैनंदिन जीवनाशी अशा प्रकारे निगडीत आहे आणि ते अमिनो कंपाऊंड आहे. देर आर सेव्हरल मेडिसिन्स बेस्ड ऑन अमाइन सच ॲज मॉर्फिन अँड डिमेरॉल. Okay, morphine and demerol are commonly used as analgesics. So this is the structure of morphine, this is the structure of demerol, which are used as analgesics, and this is the third structure. Actually analgesics are pain they relieve the painkillers, and amines such as novocaine are commonly used as anesthetics. This is the structure of novocaine, which is used as anesthetics. So amino derivatives are used as analgesics, are used as anesthetics also. Of course, these are general examples. Now coming to the another example, ephedra is the common decongestant. आणि मग हे एफिड्रिन जे आहे याच्यापासून मिळवलेलं, या एफिड्रिनचा रोल हा असा महत्त्वाचा आहे. आणि कॉन्जेस्टन झाल्यानंतर आपल्याला त्याचा डिकॉन्जेस्टंट म्हणून उपयोग होतो. आणि टेट्रामिथिल अमोनियम आयोडाइड इज यूज्ड इन द डिसइन्फेक्शन ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग वॉटर. सो these are several applications of amino derivatives. Many amines are used in industries for the pest control and tanning of leather. आणखी काही ॲप्लिकेशन्स इथं आपण बघतोय. याच्यामध्ये पेस्ट कंट्रोल हे एक ॲप्लिकेशन आहे आणि लेदर टॅनिंग, कलरिंग ऑफ लेदर हे दुसरं ॲप्लिकेशन आहे. यामध्ये सुद्धा अमाइनचा वापर केला जातो. द अमाइन ॲनिलीन फाइंड्स ॲप्लिकेशन्स इन द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ऑफ मॅनमेड डाईज. डाईंग इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये सुद्धा याचा वापर होतो. याचा अर्थ असा की बायोमॉलिक्यूल म्हणून ब्रेनच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीजमध्ये, औषधामध्ये, लेदर इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये, पेस्ट कंट्रोलिंगसाठी आणि डाईजमध्ये वेगळ्या वेगळ्या प्रकारचे अमाइन्स वापरले जातात. सो दीज आर द एक्झाम्पल्स ऑफ अमाइन्स. So this is methyl amine. From ammonia, one hydrogen is replaced by one methyl group. So CH3NH2 is methyl amine. One hydrogen is replaced by ethyl group C2H5. So C2H5NH2 is ethyl amine. So in this case, two hydrogens of ammonia are replaced, and these are replaced by two ethyl groups. So it becomes diethylamine. So methylamine, one replacement by methyl group. Ethylamine replacement by ethyl group, and diethylamine replacement of two hydrogens by two ethyl groups. Here in this case, CH3 thrice N means all the hydrogens of ammonia are replaced by methyl group, so it is called as trimethylamine. This is aromatic amine in which the hydrogen of benzene is substituted by NH2, so it is aniline. And in case of the second case, the methyl benzene is converted into benzylamine. So one hydrogen is replaced by NH2 group. So amines are classified now. These are classified into three classes: primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. When one of the hydrogen atoms of the ammonia molecule is replaced by an alkyl or aryl group, we get primary amine. So methylamine and aniline are the examples. So let us consider these examples once again. This is primary amine, this is primary amine. Again This is primary amine, this is primary amine. These two are something different, we will see in next slide. Secondary amines are the compounds where two organic substituents replace the hydrogen atoms of ammonia molecule, forming an amine. So dimethylamine and diphenylamine, these are the examples of secondary amine. In earlier case, this is diethylamine, it is secondary amine. In secondary amines, two hydrogens are replaced. Now let us consider the third one, which is called as tertiary amine. When all the three of the hydrogen atoms are replaced by an organic substituent, it could be an aryl or aromatic group. So triethylamine, that is CH3 thrice N, then ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, EDTA. These are the examples of tertiary amine. So in earlier case, in this case, all the hydrogens are replaced by methyl group, so it is triethylamine. This is secondary amine, this is tertiary amine, rest are primary amine examples. Okay, so in this way amines are classified. Then there are some compounds where the secondary or tertiary nitrogens are present in ring system, that is CH2 5 times NH, piperidine, aziridine. So we will see the structures and it will be very clear. These are the structures of ammonia, primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. So methylamine, dimethylamine, trimethylamine. So this is methylamine, CH3NH2 primary amino compound is there. Then in this case CH3CH3, it is secondary amine, and in this case all the hydrogens are replaced, it is tertiary amine. So primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. So these are the three examples. Now let us consider the nomenclature. The nomenclature is carried out by three methods. One is IUPAC name, then chemical abstract name and common name. For this compound, the IUPAC name is 1-aminobutane. It has 4 carbons and therefore it is derivative of butane, and to the first carbon amino group is there. So this amino group is to the first carbon, so it is 1-aminobutane. Then the chemical abstract name is butanamine and common name is N-butylamine. Let us consider the second case. It is 2-amino-2-methylpropanone, because the amino group is present on the second carbon, 2-amino, then 2-methyl, 2-amino-2-methyl, and this is the longest chain, 1, 2, 3 carbons are there, 2-amino-2-methylpropanone. So 2-methyl-2-propanamine, it is the chemical abstract name, and tertiary butylamine is the common name. Let us consider this third example, 1-methylaminopropane. So the derivative is of 3 carbons, 3 carbon sample is there, and whenever we consider this chain 1, 2, actually numbering begins from this 1, 2, 3, then CH3NH2 is the group substituent, and therefore it is 1-methylaminopropane, that is the chemical abstract name is N-methylpropanamine, because to this nitrogen methyl group is attached, N-methylpropanamine, and methylpropylamine is the common name. In this case you have dimethylaminoethane. The chemical abstract name is N-N-dimethylethanamine, because these two methyl groups are attached to nitrogen. So N-N-dimethyl, it is N-N-dimethylethanamine. It is derivative of ethane, because these two carbons are there. So it is actually tertiary amine. This is secondary amine, this is primary amine. Okay, this is also primary amine. Then these are the examples of aromatic systems. So this is aniline, this is indole, a condensed ring system, a 6-membered and 5-membered ring system. It is a saturated 6-membered ring system, piperidine. This is pyridine, then pyrimidine, it has 2 nitrogens, then pyrrolidine, it has secondary amino group NH, and this is also secondary amino group, 5-member ring system, pyrrole and imidazole. So this gives the system of nomenclature and varieties of aliphatic as well as aromatic and heterocyclic amino compounds. So an amine molecule has the shape of somewhat flattened triangular pyramid with the nitrogen atom at the apex. Structurally, nitrogen is at the apex and unshared pair of electrons is localized above the nitrogen atom. This shows the pair of nitrogen. In quaternary ammonium ions, this region is occupied by a substituent forming a nearly regular tetrahedron with the nitrogen at its center. It is in the process of quaternization. So quaternary ammonium salts are there. In that case, the structure becomes tetrahedral structure. So this is the structure of regular amino compound. Then whenever we see the orbital structure, primary, secondary, tertiary compounds are there, amines are there. The angles are shown. It is 107 degrees in this case. It is 107 degrees in this case, and in case of tertiary, it is 108 degrees. In particular, in tertiary amines, the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen is projected in this manner, and these are the different substituents. In primary amine, these are the 3 substituents. In secondary, you have 2 R. In tertiary, you have 3 R groups, alkyl groups. So this explains the orientation or the orbital structure in case of various amines. So with this introduction, we have seen what is meant by amine, its importance in our day-to-day life, then general method of classification and nomenclature, and general idea related to structure of amino compounds. So please go through these details once again, and this will create a fundamental background, a basic background for learning the chemistry of amines in next class. Okay, till then, goodbye, thank you.